This is finding flow for hoopers. First off, don't confuse flow with fluid movement. Fluid movement is the seamless blend between tricks where you can't tell the end of one trick with the beginning of the next. You can experience flow with having poor fluid movement. Flow is, in simple terms, being lost in your hoop. Proposed by a guy I can't pronounce, flow is the mental state in which a person performing an activity is fully immersed in a feeling of energized focus, full involvement, and enjoyment in the process of the activity. So for hooping, flow is focusing on the hooping at hand. You don't think of the tricks you know and the ones you have or haven't done during that hoop session. Instead, you just focus on your hoop and rely on muscle memory to take the hoop wherever your emotions or the music tells you to. If flow is something experienced by an individual, how can you comment about their flow? While you can't experience or see their flow per se, you can see the results, or the way their body moves with a hoop as a result of them being in flow. This is similar to an artist and their artwork. Artists paint or sculpt or whatever based on their emotion. They may have a vision in mind, but in the process their flow takes over and the painting or sculpture is the result of that flow. So when someone comments on a person's flow, they are referring to the way they moved with their hoop while they were experiencing flow. So how can you experience flow? The first step, if you don't prefer hooping in silence, is to create a playlist of songs you can lose yourself in, like songs that make you super happy and you can't help but sing along to. The second step is to pick a trick you really love doing or you love the way it feels. This could be isolations, weaves, or simple waist hooping. Just do the trick and focus on the movement or the feel of it and listen to the music. Don't think about anything but the hoop and the music. Relax. When you feel or decide you want to move your body or your hoop a certain way, don't think about it, just do it. The first few times you try flowing, you may notice you only do 2 to 3 tricks, but don't worry. Once you get more comfortable with your tricks and abilities, there will be more windows open while you're flowing. So don't think, just relax and feel. Your first time flowing, don't bother about if you have good posture or your T-Rex arms are really bad. The more practice you get with hooping, the less that'll happen. For this, I'm waist hooping. You may want to spin in circles or walk around a little bit, play around with arm movements. Waist hooping always makes me feel like going into a vortex or a corkscrew. So corkscrew up, kind of messes up, fall back down on my body. I'm just starting over because I messed up. So just start over and do it all over again. Don't worry about it, don't freak out. Waist hooping, and shoulder hooping, neck, and then bring it into a corkscrew, figure 8, jump through, bring it in front of me, bring it up over my head, spiral halo, tsunami, and then an isolation. I always like to go out and then do like a weave and a jump through. Fix my hair. Just keep doing whatever you feel like doing at the time. If you lose your hoop like I just did again, just pick it up and start wherever you left off. You'll notice this part I just kind of mess up and I just fling the hoop around. And it ends up working out fine. That's the beauty of flowing. And that's an inside out whip, which I love to do. So just do whatever you feel like. If you mess up, just incorporate it like, yeah, that was on purpose, or just keep going with a mess up and make it worse. Like a bunch of weird flinging around stuff until you can gain control of your hoop. And anyone else will be like, whoa, what was that? So just keep going and have fun with it, and I hope this helps. Happy hooping!